The next stage is set. This is bigger than a shoe deal, bigger than the signature series. This is the partnership of a lifetime.
Steph Curry just left a company he was signed to for over a decade, Under Armour. Then, he signed to a company that was sanctioned by the US for less money than Nike allegedly offered. Why would Steph do this? Well, one thing we know is that there's no NBA superstar who doesn't look to Michael Jordan's Nike sneaker deal as the ultimate. That is the operating system that Curry wants to replicate.
We hacked the old school and we changed everything. They used to think we were some kind of one-off, some special code. Well, guess what? We upgraded and now we're a full-blown operating system.
But is that true? And what does Li-Ning represent in all this? And why not Nike? To understand all this, you have to go back to when Steph Curry was about to enter the sneaker game. In 2013, Steph Curry was already becoming one of the most exciting young guards in basketball. But he wasn't yet the global icon we know today. Nike wanted him, but apparently not badly enough. They called for a meeting with Curry's team, and during their pitch, executives mispronounced his name, calling him Stephon. Then, during the presentation, they accidentally left Kevin Durant material inside the slideshow. As if that wasn't bad enough, they failed to correct either of these mistakes throughout the meeting. It was an insult and one that would cost them. Steph walked away and later got a deal from a little-known brand called Under Armour. They stepped up with bigger money and a better offer. Just like Jordan signing with Nike when he originally wanted Adidas, Curry went with Under Armour although he wanted Nike. Curry quickly evolved into the greatest shooter basketball had ever seen. Then came the championships, the unanimous MVP, and the transformation of basketball itself. Under Armour's value went through the roof. And as Steph's influence exploded, so did the belief that Under Armour had found its answer to Nike and the Jordan brand. And the marketing reflected that confidence.
William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage, and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And he's about to write his own story.
Indeed, Curry was writing his story whether people liked it or not. And people didn't like the all-white Curry too low chef. People mocked the all-white design, calling it nurse shoes. But Curry stood by it, just like Jordan stood by the black and red band shoes. Eventually, the so-called nurse shoes sold out. And as the partnership matured, the messaging became even more ambitious.
Challengers, the people ruining the game. Together, we hacked handles. We hacked range. We hacked the old school and we changed everything. They used to think we were some kind of one-off, some special code. Well, guess what? We upgraded and now we're a full-blown operating system. It's time to unleash version 5 onto the world. Yeah, that's right. Told y'all we weren't playing. Hey, check this out. The ultimate upgrade. Meet Curry 5.
But eventually, it all came down to whether both Curry and Under Armour could sustain momentum. Steph Curry did, and even evolved into one of the most influential athletes of his generation. But Under Armour slowly began moving in a very different direction. Instead of doubling down on the thing that made them special, Under Armour began chasing opportunities in every direction at once. The company expanded beyond apparel and footwear.
They've got products, they've got shoes, they've got jackets, they've got watches, every one of which is designed and dedicated to helping athletes improve and monitor their performance. One local company, Under Armour, has taken this to a new level.
Yeah, we launched Under Armour Record, is a new product that we're announcing here at CES. We believe that Record will be the definitive global network for athletes to manage their health and fitness. It's available on any smartphone platform as a free application. You log in, you can start tracking fitness activities right away.
The strategy sounded innovative on paper, but it also revealed the company going in too many directions. Eventually, this affected shoe quality. The Curry 5, Curry 11, and Curry 8 all had people complaining about the quality. Gradually, Under Armour was losing, and this loss forced a change in leadership.
A surprise announcement at Baltimore-based Under Armour.
Kevin Plank is stepping down as CEO. However, he's remaining in control of the company he founded.
Meanwhile, Steph Curry wasn't slowing down. If anything, his influence was expanding beyond basketball. Like Jordan's Nike was signing superstars, Curry wanted Under Armour to do the same. He wanted them to sign WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark, but it didn't happen. At this point, it was clear that things weren't going the way Curry had planned for his brand. So, it was only a matter of time before things went south. By November of 2025, Steph Curry left Under Armour.
Just in the best interest of both parties. The sneaker industry is difficult, and like I said, things change over time, and to the point of you give your best effort to create something sustainable, and a little disappointing knowing how it turned out based on where Curry brand has been the last 5 years, and the announcement we had 2 years ago. But
there wasn't a dramatic public feud or messy press conference. For Under Armour, they needed to restructure, refocus, and try to stabilize the business. For Steph Curry, he had already accomplished everything an athlete could reasonably accomplish on the court, so he wasn't thinking about the next season or the next championship. He was thinking about the next 20 years. After the separation, offers from sneaker companies started pouring in. Meanwhile, Steph entered one of the most unusual chapters of his entire career: sneaker free agency.
One thing that I think is so special about Stephon's sneaker free agency is the thoughtfulness that went into each pair of sneakers. There are nods to players that are important to him, references he's made to the WNBA. That intentionality will carry a lot of weight to sneaker collectors.
That Sotheby's collection ended up raising roughly $1.7 million for the Eat, Learn, Play Foundation. But what made the auction so significant wasn't the number, it was what the collection represented. Every pair told part of the story. And while the public was focused on the auction and the mystery surrounding his future, Steph was quietly evaluating what he wanted in a sneaker company and whether he even needed one. Now, here's where we answer why he left Under Armour and chose Li-Ning when they didn't even offer the most money. The easiest way to explain Steph Curry's decision to join Li-Ning is to point at the numbers. A 10-year deal worth $400 million guaranteed, a partnership with the potential to cross the $1 billion mark. But if it was about money, Nike reportedly offered more money, so why not Nike? Well, there's still the insult from 2013, but besides that, Nike still has lots of superstars on their roster. Curry isn't trying to join a winning team. Just like his basketball career, he builds the winning team. For years, Curry had watched what Michael Jordan built after his playing career. Jordan's NBA salary was enormous by normal standards, but the true empire came later. The real power came from ownership, royalties, influence, and a brand that continued generating revenue decades after his final game. That kind of legacy isn't created by signing the biggest check. It's created by owning the future. And that's exactly what Li-Ning put on the table. The reported deal wasn't simply about signature shoes. It included the future expansion of Curry brand, opportunities in basketball, lifestyle apparel, golf, athletic recruitment, retail stores, and international growth. Instead of being one athlete among many inside a corporate structure, Curry was being handed the opportunity to build what he wanted. But that's not all. During his announcement, Curry said something that most people ignore.
A partner dedicated to creating quality products with sneakers that I believe in that will continue to deliver at the highest level. The future of Curry brand is with Li-Ning.
That detail matters because Li-Ning isn't just the name of a company. Li-Ning was an athlete first. Long before he became one of the most influential businessmen in sports and building a brand that's known as the Nike of China, he was one of China's greatest Olympians with numerous gold medals. So when Steph looked at Li-Ning, he wasn't simply looking at a sneaker company. He was looking at a roadmap. An athlete who successfully made the transition from competitor to builder. This is what Jordan did, and this is what Curry wanted to do. When people look back on Steph Curry leaving Under Armour, they'll probably remember the dollar figures first. The headlines focus on the contract, the guarantees, and the shocking numbers attached to the move. But Curry didn't leave Under Armour just because the numbers were bad. And he didn't choose Li-Ning because they offered almost $500 million. He made the decisions because he wanted to build an empire like Jordan and shape the future of Curry brand. And although he wouldn't say this, we now know. And if you want to see why NBA superstars are secretly leaving Nike next, watch the next video.